So when I say men, first of all, I am not meaning those ones with muscles, those ones who come and swirl around and show us their muscles. I am not meaning those ones with built up chests. I am not meaning those ones with beards. I am not meaning I'm not going to edit this video, so I pray I don't do a lot of or I don't have to do it a lot because I'm not going to edit this video. I'm not meaning men who wear trousers a certain way. When I say men are few, it means the men that I'm describing are found in Genesis chapter 3, specifically verse 16. Genesis 3, verse 16. You know, when Adam and Eve sinned, when the two of them sinned, there was a reason as to why God went to the man first. There's a reason as to why God said, Adam, what have you done? He knew who could have led the other into sin, but he knew protocol. He knew who to ask first. And immediately Adam shifted the blame to, the woman that you gave me is the one that caused me to sin and blah blah blah. That is when God turned to the woman. And the woman also shifted the blame and said, this serpent deceived me. So first of all, we learned that with human nature, we are good at excuses. We don't own up to our wrongs. We never own up. We always want to shift blame. As long as you've made a decision, if someone said, do this, if someone said, let's go and steal, and you accepted to steal, it is not that person's sin alone. You also sinned. So just accept when you are found in wrong. Yes, you are found in wrong, repent, and that is it. Let us go back to the main deal of this video. The kind of men that I'm saying are few. God, may we get that kind of men. If you're any woman out there that is believing God for such a man, let us be patient, pray about them, pray for them so that they can also locate us. The kind of men that I am saying is when God was punishing, he told the woman, you're going to go through, in that verse, Genesis chapter 3, verse 16, prove it. I am also going to tell you, but prove it. It's always good to prove the scriptures. The Lord said that you'll go through pain. I am paraphrasing. You'll go through pain, and your desires shall be for the man. And then he says that he will rule over you and have total control, authority over you. In the Amplified Version, it explains that the man is going to fully take care of the woman and her needs. Yeah. So if you're out there, in fact, I just remembered there's a gig we had, a small job that I was offered, a small contract. It was registration of national identification. You had to bring your equipment every day. Equipment had to come out and in and out. You bring them out and then you take them back in the office, in an office. So what we did, it started from chairs, laptops, not laptops, yeah, laptops for the registration, and the machines, and then the machines needed, and then we needed cameras, tents, books and all that. And when a lady carries two chairs, you'll see a gentleman also carrying two chairs or even one. The one that he's going to be sitting on. That is how selfish we are becoming. We no longer have the kind of men who are going to say, no, let me have full control over this. How do you expect to get that same respect that you deserve if you are not trying to earn that kind of respect, I am not even blaming the boys that we have nowadays. The characters of boys we have nowadays, if they are not going to, if you do not have money, if you're their age mate, and you do not have money, already they're going to, this one is in their 20s, and the headache of asking for money for hair, money for makeup, money for clothing, money for this, money for that, money for that. Instead of me asking, so if me, like, hey, I have no money, it is rare for boys in your age group to come for you. You hear It is not something I'm formulating. It is something that is happening. You hear someone having a girlfriend that is older than them, but you will see, you may not, they will tell you it is love that took them there. They'll say, it is love that took me there. I fell in love with her. She's understanding. She's this, she's this. But when you look at it in a wider perspective, that person has money. That person has money, and they're looking for also a younger boy who can, satisfy their needs, someone they can rule over. A woman who is out there and they have total control over a man. And this man is young, or the man is old, but they have total control because of the power they have. Look at the power, that is a spirit. That is a spirit. When you hear about the spirit of the queen of the coast, when you hear about the story of Jezebel, when you hear about the story of certain women who behaved a certain way, they want to control. That is a spirit. You want to control a man. Yet the Bible is very clear that you're supposed to be submitted to him. He is submitted to Christ. You're submitted to him, as your head. So I don't know why I diverted, but the men we have, they're going to go. When you look at that angle, you're seeing the woman has money. The woman is driving. The woman has given them a car, has flashed them with gifts, and then they start saying, oh, they are loving. I fell in love with them at first sight and all that. Why wouldn't you give love to someone who is giving? It is the same case. A woman was created to be a helper to the man. The more you do something for a woman, the more you will expound. If you give her love, she will triple it. If you give her hate, she will triple it by giving you fire itself, or fire or hell itself. So the woman is supposed to be expounding on everything that she receives from a man. That is what is happening to our men nowadays. When the woman is taking care of him and all that, of course he's going to do everything. You become a puppet, and then they say, hey, Bob, where? I don't know if there's any Bob out there. I'm sorry for using that. Bob, hey, where are you? Come do this for me. Come do that for me. Excuse me? Like, excuse me. You, you don't even know that you're submitted under a certain spirit that you're not supposed to be submitted into. We are looking at the homosexuals and the gays and all that, but we are forgetting also our roles. If you're a man and you've gotten someone who is older than you, and you're still a man in that family, you have a voice in that family that you give, you are taking care of your woman, no matter how old she is, then I want to clap for you. But if you're a man and you've been in a certain relationship and a woman is quarreling and all you're doing is, I don't know what to do for you. The other thing is that some men, it is fine. They're going to get their age mates and all that. And then they're going to convince you God's timing is the best. God will come through for us. Then you because you're not even that prayerful and discerning, and then you're not asking God, is this man really meant for me? And then because we all make these mistakes when we are tired of waiting, that period of waiting, when we are tired of something, the devil is going to come and bring something that looks like gold, and then it's going to disappear. But if you pray about it, you're going to start seeing that thing will come like gold, and then you suddenly see it looking like bronze or iron. Its real color will appear. Now, I have also met this kind of men, boys. The boys, they have not yet grown up. They're in their 50s, 60s, 70s. They've not yet grown up. 40s, 30s. They have not yet grown up. When you've given birth, the child will come and say, Mommy, Daddy, sorry, I need this. They'll say, go to your mom and ask from your mom. If you give me the money, it is fine. If you give your wife the money, it is fine. But you are asking for that money from your wife and you're saying, go to your mom. These children are growing up. How do you think they're going to behave? Okay, it's our mom that used to give the money. So it is okay for me to get a woman who has money and then fold my hands. The government is even doing worse. They are doing a lot of girl power, girl power, girl power, and forgetting about the boy child. So once upon a time, we had boys who knew their responsibilities. In the village African setting, a man knew that I have to wake up, sweep the compound, go to the garden, do this. The women, they knew that when they woke up, start with weeding, go and fetch water, cook, nurture the children. But we are leaving everything in the hands of the women. A woman is supposed to nurture children, supposed to go and work. I am not saying a woman is just not supposed to work. You're going to work, but you men don't expect a woman's money to become your money. Work for your money. Be the man of Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Work for your money, and even when the woman is helping you, respect the fact that she's helping you and just helping you as the helper that God has created her to be. If they're shifting blame, it shall be upon you first as the man, and then shall go to the woman why she has done certain things. But it is upon you. Your head is God, your head is Christ. How do you expect the next generation to behave? Now the number of homosexuals are growing because we are forgetting who our children are. We are not having the time to mentor them in the way they should grow, to teach them in the way they should grow. You're busy, 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 busy. At least if a child had time, the child is left in the hands of a maid. And let me tell you, you may think that you're doing the right thing. You're giving a child in the hands of a maid. A maid has no power. If a child grows up, the child is going to know this one is just a house help. They have no power over me. They cannot reprimand me the way that my parents should reprimand me. My parents are never there for me. That is why they say money answers all things. The Bible says that money answers all things, but the love for money, it will kill you, it will destroy you, it will not make you the person that you're supposed to be. Get something that is enough. Yes, the more you get, the more you're not even satisfied. You start saying, oh, I need this. The more your needs expound, and then you're saying this person does not know what they're talking about. All I am saying is that go back and think about the man of Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Even if you don't have money, go kneel down, pray to your God. He has to give you that which belongs to you. He said that you shall go and sweat. It means that you have something to sweat for, to earn out of it, and then bring back to your wife. If your wife is helping you, be humble enough, but don't let her take total control, because you're going to lose the respect that you deserve. Someone that you could have told, no, this is wrong, you're fearing to even tell them because you have no power, you have no authority that was given to you. You don't have it. You don't have anything. These kind of men are now few. The kind of men that will say, sweetheart, I know you are paying the bills, but this is wrong. Oh, sweetheart, I know you want to help me, but I have this money to do it for us. It is okay. And then work harder. If she's supporting you, you'll find out that you two are building mansions together. But this other thing is going to make me think about men who first of all hustle with their women and then reach a certain point and start seeing their women as rubbish. And then they start saying, she's even old for me, she's this, her beauty is faded. Then you start looking at the younger, fresh, beautiful tomatoes out there. Then you like, I think I married the wrong person. I need a divorce. That's why women are finding it very hard to help you. Some of these women are finding it even very hard to help you because